What's up guys, Tyler V at ZZP here. It's been a minute since we've had a blue car video, but figured we would update you. This weekend we got a little bit of a, call it a battle of the bolts. Tim and myself are going to Gingerman for Grid Life Midwest Rev Up. So we wanted to walk you through a little breakdown of what's been done to the car since you last saw it. Sorry we've been so sparse with the videos. I have too many cars, obviously. So working on them all sometimes happens after work, and I wish I would have gotten a couple install videos, but so yeah, let's walk it over. The sweet interior setup going on. I got a Sparco Grid Q seat, the Momo Ultra steering wheel. That's about it for the interior. I still don't have a shift boot because I'm lazy. Working our way around, we've got some drag DR31 wheels, I believe. They're 17x9. They've got 245/40/17 Bridgestone RE71R tires. This is one of the fastest 200 treadwear tires out there. They have their new version now, but this is what I had, so we'll run with them. But we've got those. I did do our ZZP Sport coilovers for the Cobalt. That's a new option that we're offering. It's 8 kg spring rate front and rear. Basically that gives you obviously less body roll on track, keeps you a little more planted. Tim, as he'll explain when he's breaking down his car, he's going with a 10 kg setup, so a little bit stiffer. We'll kind of compare and contrast over the weekend, see what works the best. Next big upgrade was obviously the L&F Brembos. The Lsj calipers are very good, and if you pair them with a solid pad, there's nothing wrong with them, but extended track sessions, I mean, we're talking 15-20 minutes at a time. More surface area, bigger pad, better cooling. To pair with these, I went with some Carbotech XP10 pads, which are very racy. Definitely do not recommend for daily street driving. They're noisy. Past that, you gotta have toe points when you're on track, because if you don't have toe points, you're gonna end up in the sand, and then they're gonna have to pull you out by your engine support or something silly like that. Under the hood, since you guys saw the car last, I don't believe anything has changed, but we'll take a peek regardless. We got Trev's beautiful dress-up kit. It's red, but you know, it kind of works with the hood, so nothing wrong with that. I did swap out our red strut bar for our black one. I think it just kind of helps tie everything together. But yeah, it's been, it's been 2 years since I've been to Gingerman. Last time was with the Camaro. This will be the first time back to Gingerman. Last time on track with a front wheel drive car was 5 years ago. I'm a lot more confident this car is gonna do very well. Blower screaming on the straights. If you guys have never been out on a road course, I know it can be a little out of touch when it comes to cost. It is a lot more pricey than going to the drag strip or going to an autocross, but I definitely recommend trying it if you do like to turn. You can get into something like a Track Night of America for 125 bucks, find a local track, go have fun, get an instructor. But IATs are great, our cooling mods are working well. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll see, can my blower car outrun Tim's NA base model? Who knows, we'll see. We'll catch you after the race.
This year I have new wheels, 17x9s. Last year the car had way too much brakes. I had Brembos with like Carbotech pads. This year I went with more of a carbon ceramic pad, and I put Lsj brakes on it. So hopefully that's gonna cut the brakes down. The car just is not fast enough to need all that brake, and with the car not having ABS, it just loved to lock up the tires and flat spot them. So hopefully the brakes are a little better this year. It has our coilovers on it, but we bumped the spring rate on it from the standard 6 to 10s all the way around. I think that's going to be pretty close to like a race ZZP coilover setup. I know Tyler's is slightly different. I think a little lighter. So that's going to be interesting to see how we feel on road course. I'm running Falcon RT 660s. I went wingless this year because front wheel drive cars don't really need downforce at the speed this car is. It has our 2.2 base model airbox, which I'm going to be excited to hear some noises since I still have the stock exhaust on this car. So it's going to be nothing but the good sounds from it. And I did some appearance stuff. It looks a little better. It's got our bumper buttons, you know, to make the bumper come off easy. I took, it has the Snowbalt Ryan Derrick's old headlight lenses on it instead of the gross tinted black ones that it had last year. It's got that eBay lip, super cheap. Definitely not gonna hurt anything and maybe help. And it's a little lighter than last year. I did a rear seat delete because I'm not gonna use the back seat of a Cobalt, a two-door Cobalt, especially when this is more of a race car. I have the fenders are cut to let some air out of the wheel wells, you know, some aero mods. And actually our guys made some plastic printed vents that I don't really have any excuses for not having in the car already, but I'll have them on there for Saturday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm really curious to see how Tyler and how we compare. We're both very good drivers and both very comparable. So my car's going to be lighter than his. I think I have some suspension advantages over him. But he's got quite a bit more power, and Gingerman is a power course, so we'll see what happens. But stay tuned, guys.